Alrighty guys, so here we have you. Got the clutch installed and set up. Put about 30 miles on it. Just to make sure everything was good. After I did install the clutch, I had a pretty loose clutch cable or lever. So when I originally changed it and went to go test it, of course the clutch lever was like loose. It probably came all the way back to here. A lot of people think that you have to go into the case in order to tighten it on a clutch basket. That's only if your clutch is significantly out of adjustment. You have everything that you need pretty much right here at the clutch to adjust it. So let me get this set up for you. Here I go with my bad quality. I love bringing you guys bad quality videos, Okay, so let's bring this down. Alrighty. Turn on some more lights. So here we have you. Alright, so you have your throttle. I have shorty levers, of course, but it's gonna be the same with pretty much any throttle that has this setup right here. Just that right there, that little knob, and it's so simple. So I'm trying to get you guys some light. It's so simple. Again, you don't want to go back into that clutch basket, So what you can pretty much do is back this screw out more. If it doesn't want to back out, what you can do is get a Phillip head, unscrew that, it'll loosen the stopper. This is to stop it from backing off. So in order to get it to, again, you probably have play, yours probably isn't backed out as much as mine is, so you probably have play in your, a whole lot of play in your clutch lever, so it's pretty loose. So what you would do is pretty much back this down, or back it down, tighten it, just so that it meets up with, let's see here real quick, just so that it meets up with that gap there. See the gap? So this gap needs to line up with this gap here, and that will allow you to take the clutch cable out. Once you take the clutch cable out, you should be able to, tighten it or loosen it. Loosening is going to give you less slack. Tightening is going to give you more slack. So you don't necessarily have to do that if yours moves freely, loosening and tightening, then you're good. Just loosen it as much as you need to take away as much of the slack as possible. Mine, I had tightened it all the way down and it wouldn't go back. So what I had to do was pretty much what I just said. I tightened it until it lined up with the gap to take the clutch lever out. Took the clutch lever out, backed it off a little bit, and then put the clutch lever back in, and then tightened this back end adjustment pin once I got it to my desired length. So I backed it out, it tightened it up. So, you know, that directly correlates to the push rod. So, yeah, it directly correlates right there. So when you push the clutch, it engages the other side. Only time you will need to adjust the clutch basket is if you back that out and it doesn't provide you with a stiff clutch, with a stiff lever. Then you will have to go into the clutch basket and adjust it. And all you would pretty much do is look into your manual. Find your manual line, and figure out how you need to adjust your adjustments on your clutch basket. Pretty much what it's going to be is there's a lot of videos out there on that. I don't know if they're necessarily accurate. Mine wasn't out of adjustment, so I didn't have to adjust mine. But you would pretty much tighten it. For this adjustment with Suzuki, I believe it was twerk it all the way down until it's tight, until it stops, not until it's tight, until you meet the resistance. Then you back it off a half turn. I've seen a lot of videos out there where they would torque it until they met the resistance, then turn it back 2 1/4. I don't know if that's necessarily right, but that's what some people do out there. But with me, when I read the actual manual for the bike, that's what it was telling me to torque it down to it met its resistance and back it off a half a turn. But nonetheless, however it applies to your bike, just look up your manual specifications for adjusting the clutch at the clutch basket. Alrighty guys, that's all I have for you at this time. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you do, however you do. Peace.